Okay, I see it now. It wasn't showing me messages for a minute there. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for sprinkling me in, Wendy. Yeah, I was just starting to bring stuff in here to get ready. So I don't really have anything quite ready yet, but I can print it out really quick. Okay, let's see here. Where are you? So I am in an event, in Wendy's event today. So it's patriotic crafting, basically in I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's Dusty Granny Crafts events. Hold on. No, Dusty Granny event group. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. I literally cannot talk today. Hi, Sandy. I can sprinkle again. Who knows why I couldn't? Or why it was being so dumb, but that's okay. Okay, so where did I sit those? They're big surfaces. How could I miss them? They're next to my leg. I'm going to use this. I bought a few of them and I haven't used them yet. Hey, Stephanie. So I wanted to use one of these. These are big sticking chunks. And if you can see, it's a nice big thick one. It's Plaid brand. I was trying to see if it says how big it is. It does not. Hi, Tammy. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. It's 12 inches wide. Oh my goodness, and 18 inches tall. So it's a big chunk of wood. Now, when I bought this, it was on sale for, I think, $7 something. And then they also had these, which I've already made like 3 or 4 crafts with these. And these were on sale for $4.50 when I bought them. But they're nice and thick too. So I'm going to be using a printable from the nesting box. And then up after me is going to be Stephanie with Midnight Creations by Stephanie. So let's get this printed really quick. So is everyone having a good day today? Where are my printed ones? Oh, there they are. I was trying to size it right. Never mind, I already have it printed out. I have both of them printed. Okay, I guess I don't have to. I forgot I printed them out like a while back. Well, that saves me a little time. But I am going to print this one. What did I do with it? Hey, that one works. Okay. So let's go ahead. And get this painted. And let me put my comments back up because I can't see anything. There we go. That's good, Tammy. Okay, so the one thing I like about this is it has the grooves here. So when you paint over it, as long as you don't do like a really, really thick coat, then it shows through. I'm going to take this. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Well, I think I will do it. I was debating there for a minute. So I had a couple options. I have that cow and the jar. I have that cow and those two jars. Or I have this one here that says born in the USA with all the farm animals. And I do actually have that one too, but I've got a couple options here. Forgot to do something. I need my comments pulled up on my phone because it doesn't always show me on the computer. I just hope my sound is down. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to paint this first, and then we'll go with that. Hey, stand up. I don't want my pile of paint to fall down. Plaster, I think. I need to order them online because my Walmart seems to be like really lacking on whitish colored paint for some reason. The plain white paint, I forgot, is in a box in the living room. I ordered it. But looks like I have an extra cashew. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sam. I forgot to shake that. Really? I got the lid off. Now I can't get it back on. There we go. Hi, Stephanie. So I'm just using plaster. Forgot which one I grabbed for a minute there. I'm in the process of trying to organize the craft room. Hi, Tina. Because I want to get a new desk. And then once I get a new desk, I'll be bringing my desktop computer in here so that I won't have to bring my laptop back and forth. That will come in handy because I'll have more desk space because of the fact that my desktop computer, the monitors clamp onto the back of the desk, and so I won't have them on the desk. Whereas right now my laptop is like taking a whole chunk there. And my phone locked itself, so I'm not even going to bother using it. I told Ty I was going to be on. Yeah, I'm on early. Wendy needed a fill-in, and so I told her that I could go on early. So if you want to if you want to go live a little earlier, Stephanie, since you're after me, you can. Just whatever you want to do. If you want to go at your normal time, or if you want to go on and just like split the extra hour, whichever you want to do is fine with me. Any way works. But yeah, I told Ty that I was going to be on at 3 our time, and I didn't text her to tell her that I was going to be on early. Okay, it's no problem. I can stay on the whole time. I've done it before. It doesn't take me much to craft longer. If I finish this one, I have at least like 3 or 4 other projects sitting around here. And I've got several printables sitting right in front of me, so I can do another one. It's no problem. I'm good anyway doing it. This is a big chunk of wood, my goodness. I'm gonna dry the top before I try the side or paint the sides. I'm not gonna do what I did yesterday and drop it. Or yeah, I dropped the canvas on upside down and paint side down and made a mess and got it all over my clothes. I was making a mess yesterday. A huge, huge mess. I think we all have those days sometimes. Got a chunk right there that I'm trying to get rid of. Okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't have any chunks laying around on the top. Seems like sometimes when you get to the bottom of the bottle, sometimes it gets a little chunkier. I don't like that. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Like, I have extra room in my bedroom that I can put stuff, so I'm gonna take stuff out of here that I don't like need immediately with me all the time. And so this is turned around the other way. I think the handle's broken on the other side, but they have little pockets in the front, like down here, where you can put slide a label in. And so I'm planning on labeling those. And I might get some more of those containers. I'm not sure. But right now it's leaning this way because there's so much big stuff at the top. And on this side. And so I'm trying to get rid of the heavy stuff in the other room so that I'm not putting quite so much pressure on that. Because I don't want to break that. I really don't want to break it. One of the shelves already kind of broke a little and I had to fix it. Fixed it with hot glue and hot glue. I needed a little like wider thing for it to sit on. So I just took a glue stick and cut a chunk of the glue stick off, one of the mini ones that I had laying around. And I just kind of put it in between there with the screw to hold it more sturdy, a lot sturdier than what it was originally. Because it didn't really have, it only had like a piece of metal, like maybe that wide, holding each of these shelves on. So they didn't really give you very good tools to keep it very sturdy, put it that way. But I'm working on it. I went through everything, so I know where everything is. As odd as that may sound. But I do know where everything is on that shelf. I just need to move some of the extra stuff out of there. And then once I get my desk out of my bedroom, I can add after I get rid of the desk in my bedroom, I want to get some shelves in my bedroom, and I should be able to put a couple in there to give me more shelf space. Well, not necessarily, because it would fall that way, and there's another shelf there, so it would fall on the other shelf, which is against the desk, so it can't really move. The way it is now, the only thing that falls down is the paints. The paints always fall down on me. I move one, and it's like a domino effect, and then they start toppling over one at a time. But honestly, it wasn't the brightest of ideas to put the heaviest stuff on the top. I don't even know why I did it. I really don't. I have no clue why I did it. Oh, you little poop head. Oh, Fruit Loop was in my craft room and on my desk. Because that is Fruit Loop hair. Come on. There we go. Can't believe I'm having to weed out sticking cat hair. She's a big cat, so. And she was just in here right before I went live. On my desk. Because that's where she likes to go. I actually had her when I was live one day. She wandered in and I had the door open and I sat her on my desk and she takes over, like, she lays down and stretches out and, like, she covers the entire desk. There's no room for crafting with her here. Therefore, I have to shut the door because she is a big baby and would just sit down here and meow at me. Do her claw thingy in my leg. And anyone who has cats knows how painful that is. That gets really painful when they start digging their nails into your leg. I don't think she knows her strength. Or maybe she doesn't care. I don't know. She's my big kitty. And my spoiled brat. But yeah, I'm kind of starting to do like some more like sublimation stuff too now, and so part of the reason I'm organizing in here is for that stuff. Hi, Ty. I wasn't sure if you were going to see that or not because I'm live early. So, yeah, I'm filling in for someone, so I will be live my time and their time. So, now until 4 our time. So you had the time right. It was a last minute thing. I was getting ready to bring my stuff in here, and Wendy was needing a fill-in, so I was like, well, I'm getting my stuff in here already, so I can do it. She helped me out yesterday with my issues. Her and Tammy and Ralph, and I don't remember how many people helped me out yesterday with my issues that was going on. Not being able to sprinkle. I'm just glad that's over. So I'm just painting this big, huge, giant jar. I do mean huge. Hey, Cosette. Cosette, whatever. Can't talk today. I think I've established that. Words are not coming out right today. Oh, I know why. I haven't been to sleep. I didn't sleep last night. At all. I couldn't. So I've been up all night. Oh, that's okay. I'm early. I'm an hour early. So technically, you're not late. I'm just early. But I'll be on until 7. So this came from Walmart. Now, I don't know how many Walmarts have them now. My Walmart never did get them. I got these at the Walmart in the town where my aunt lives. And then I know my sister Veronica was able to get some in the town closest to her that she goes to, that Walmart. But I've not seen them in either one of my other Walmarts for whatever reason. You can get them online from Plaid. I honestly don't remember how much they are, but I do believe they were more than what they were from Walmart, but I don't remember how much more. I need to quit trying to screw a lid on and hold a paintbrush at the same time. That's how I dropped the last one. This one has a lot of dried paint, so it's not wanting to close right. There we go. Plus, it's like my nose is itching, and I knew I had paint on my hand, so I didn't want to itch my nose. Oh my goodness. I forgot to do this. Okay. Let's try this really quick. So if anyone wants the link for this from, I can see if Walmart has it, but if they don't, I can see if I'm pretty sure they still have it on the Plaid website. I'll show you the printable here in just a minute. Just waiting to get this dry before I get paint all over everything. Hi, Little Lemmy Gifts and Specialties. Remind me again what your name is? I'm trying to think. Hi, Bronya. Lisa, okay. You know, I should remember that because I have a cousin named Lisa. I'll get it. I'll remember it at some point. Sometimes it's hard remembering everyone's name. Okay. That's the way. Honestly, I could have crackled this, but I didn't. Oh, okay, that's an easy way to remember it. What the? I'm making a mess. You should remember it, Ty, because that's your sister's name. You should remember the least is easy. Okay. I actually want to paint another spot. Of course I have an itch. I hate that. When you're doing something, then all of a sudden you get an itch. If you hear any weird noises, that's more than likely Callie breathing. My little Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix, because she is noisy. She's noisy when she's awake and she's noisy when she's asleep. She's basically noisy 24 hours a day. Okay. Almost done. I'm just trying to paint more up to the edge here. Usually if I see someone's name enough times, then I do start remembering it. And it does help, like, when you're in an event and you see different people's names and stuff. Or, like, if you're in an event with them or whatever, it helps. Okay. You won't really see that line once I get this all done. So somehow I got that one on right away. So, let me show that to you real quick. Let me turn this back on just so I don't miss anything. Okay. So I do have this printable that says Born in the USA. No fruity. Then I do have this one with the cows, or cow. And then I have this other one with the cow. Which one do you guys like best? I don't know what you're doing, Kat, but I don't like it. Make sure I don't sit my phone on the wet paint. So there's this cow with the 2 jars. This cow with the 1 jar. Or the Born in the USA. I'm not opening the door to you, Fruity. Ornery cat. Just kind of smoothing out that line that it made from the tape. I'm wearing black and I'm sanding. That's one thing I like about chalk paint is if you have something that's up high, uneven, whatever, you can sand it and it comes out nice and smooth. Okay, just give me a minute here. Ornery cat. That is all I have to say. Oops. So, like, we have this one. Of course, now my nose itches again. Or we have... And this would be cut off more because it's not... It doesn't go all the way to the edge. So this would be like cut off here and here. And then we have those itches again. Really? Now my eye itches. I think it's the dust. So I do have those. This one? I don't think I've done this one before. Yeah, I haven't done this one before. I did the other cow one on one of my other signs. Okay. I'm going to make a mess, apparently. Oh, by the way, I found this little tray thingy at the Dollar Tree, and it comes with these pieces out. So it comes with 3 of these little legs, and then you just put it together. And it has holes for your paintbrushes. It doesn't fit like the really big ones, but it fits the smaller ones. Yeah, it's that jar that you have. Okay, there's water in there. Why aren't you working? Hold on, baby girl. Mommy will pick you up in a minute. Bendy, come here. Come here. Come here. Well then, be quiet. You little fart. Okay. It's not tearing, so I'm not going to fiddle with it. I'm just going to Pumpkin. You're all right. You're okay. The evil cat is not going to get you, okay? You're fine. Poor baby. Afraid of the kitty cat. Afraid of the evil cat. Yeah, go back there and be a good girl. She's afraid of the cat who's on the other side of the door. There is not room for another dog in this chair, so you are going to have to sit down there, Callie. There's not room. There's not room on my desk either. It's like, really, you guys? Okay, there's a chunk in there. This is my first jar that's this big. But I've made several of the tags. Come on. Okay, I must have left that open or something. And I didn't wash my other brushes. I might have this one. Ooh, or not. We'll see. That's why. This is... I don't know if this is the correct paper that I was meaning to use. Because I didn't just print this, that's why. Okay. Now I know what the heck it is. I didn't print this one just now, so this is not tissue paper. Or this is not rice paper. This is mulberry paper. That's why it wasn't tearing like I wanted. I would have preferred the other, but that's all right. It's on here, so that's fine. Okay. You're probably restricted. That's what happened with me. They restricted me yesterday. They said for 24 hours, but it wasn't in 24 hours. It was earlier. $24 would have been like 1 o'clock, and I was able to do it at like 11. So it wasn't no 24 hours. Some group that I shared into, sprinkled into, whatever, must have declined a couple of my posts that I was, or lives that I was trying to share in. And when they do too many in a row, like if they save it up and they don't want you sharing a specific thing, or like a certain, there are some groups that don't really like you to share certain crafters into their group. They like you to basically share just the ones who have like larger pages. And if one of them decides to like just keep your stuff in the list and not actually approve them, and then they decide to decline them all at once, then that causes your page to get blocked, and then you can't share for however long Facebook says that you can't share for. It's not really fair, but what can you do? Hey, Sarah. Luckily, I just had people who were able to help me because it was during an event. See, and when I had the problem, they blocked me from both personal and crafting, and I wasn't even... The thing I didn't get was I wasn't even sprinkling anyone under my crafting page. I was doing it under my personal. So I don't get it. But whatever. It happens. Why does that name sound familiar? Really? Come on, there we go. There was a chunk that wasn't wanting to come off. Hi, Terry. Okay, we're going to heat that up. I couldn't even sprinkle the stinking messenger tie. That's how ridiculous it was. I couldn't even do it there. It was really that weird. But that's what we have so far. I need to add, I think, a little more here. Hi, Olivia. You know, I know someone with that exact name, but I'm pretty sure it's probably not the person that I knew. So anyone who wants to make sure that they get notified when I'm live, if you go to my page, okay, Wendy, if you go to my page, I have to go through the steps to actually be able to tell you. So let me go to Wendy really quick. My thing just heated up. Wendy. Okay. Okay. So when you go to their page, click like following, where you can like select if you want them to be your favorite or whatever, so you see it, the notifications quicker. But if you go further down, it actually says notifications. Choose what type of notification posts that you want to be notified about, and you can only turn these things on, I think, from a computer. But you can also log into your Facebook on a browser on your phone, and you should be able to do the same thing. But it'll have like content, and it will say highlights, video highlights, live videos highlights. So when you follow someone, Facebook automatically sets all of those at just highlights. You have to manually go in and change those. That's why I'm not getting notified actually when Wendy goes live. You have to change it to all notifications for like videos and lives. Otherwise, you won't get notified hardly ever. It goes based on what Facebook deems as a highlighted post or whatever. So that's why some of you get notifications for your favorite crafters or just a crafter that you watch, and some of you don't. So just kind of check your notifications, and then it that way you can turn them all back on. It's just frustrating. I've followed new people, and went and checked, and it automatically put it on this frustrating highlight thing, and it's irritating. I do. When something irritates me, I look into it. I really, really do. Because it drives me nuts. If I don't, it just irritates me. No problem, Wendy. Okay, so we've got our cute cow. Now I need to think of what to do to the top. So for the top, trying to think if I want to do a gold or, well, maybe I can try and match the silver in the, for the top, maybe. It is wanting to fight with me, and I am wanting to not be nice to it. It's not easy to tape around a curve. Okay. Let me think. Do I have regular burlap? That is in this room. Hi, Margaret. What about I have this. We'll see. So I do have that burlap in red. I also have it in blue. I was in the process of taking that out, and I'm not sure if I took the other one out or not. I have some, but I think I took it out of the room already. Ow! Because I was bagging stuff up. Wait. So I got this big chunk from Walmart for $1 something. My Walmart is moving stuff around, unfortunately. Well, kind of mixed feelings about it, because the good thing is I got a bunch of stuff on discount because they didn't want to have to move it around, so they put it on discount to get rid of it. So I got this for $1 or something, the blue, or the navy blue, the white. Oh, wait. Haha. I knew if I looked more. This wasn't the one I was looking for, but I do have another one, but I'm not going to continue looking for it. So let's see how this looks. It's like I knew I would find it somewhere. I have an actual roll of it too. But I got all these for I'll have to straighten that out, but I got all of these for only like $1 something a piece. And I can glue it like tight around it. Let me see here how much I need, and cut myself a little section so I'm not lugging this big chunk around. And try to not cut my hair in the process. If my hair was longer like it used to be, that would be a problem. Hey Ty, quick question. Did you ever get a new iron? What kind of iron? Like, do you have a small one like this? You mean out? Hold on. I know your Cricut one stopped working, but because I can do it this way to where the frayed edge is down. Because I do have kind of a big chunk here. It's not even by any means. So I'm assuming you're meaning like that, so it's a little 3D. Just trying to hold it down while I'm doing it, which is not an easy task here. Okay, I don't know what you mean. Let me see here. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. I'm curious what you're talking about, so let me try something. Give me a second. Like that. Are you talking about like that? Okay, I would need to paint the top still, but that's okay. Okay, let me fold this. I was kind of thinking of something like that. I'm trying to keep this together. Stay. Okay. So I need to paint the top. And my dog is shoving me off the chair. I'm like, I get closer and closer to the edge of the chair. And when I was about to bend over, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to land flat on the floor. This dog doesn't like me to share. Yeah, I'm going to do a little thinner than that because that's a big sticking chunk. Also, I do have that's bronze. Okay. That's what I was thinking. That thought was just coming to my mind too. So I'm going to paint this really quick. Hey, quit kicking me. No kicking your mommy. You little fart head. The cat finally gave up. So, to answer your question, somewhere I have in here behind me, I have this ribbon. And I have this ribbon. So once I get this part painted, I will show you really quick. Always when my nose itches. And I'm not worried about that piece. I have several other things that I can use that part for. But I'll look over there behind me in just a second. Hey Ty, where does RJ live? I know Idaho, but where in Idaho? Is he back in Boise or is it Caldwell? I can't ever remember. I don't remember where her parents lived. Later, or whenever you have a chance, can you send me their address? Because I'm going to be making crafts for the kids. And I'll need their address to... I mentioned it to Crystalline once, and I just kind of got an idea of what the kids liked, and so I kind of want to just not mention it again and have it just as a surprise for them. I don't think she watches my lives, but if she does, it wouldn't be a big deal. I haven't left my house, so I think so, yeah. It's not in the hundreds, but I think it's supposed to heat up. So yeah, I'll need to get their address so I can mail it when I get it made. So I didn't even tell you what paint I'm using. I'm using... It's brushed silver. It's folk art brushed metal. I love those colors. Caldwell. Okay, that's where they used to live too. For a while at least. So this is going to kind of match the lids to the jars that are on here. Okay. I hate it when those paintbrushes leave bristles. That one left a lot. Okay. It's okay, Bin Bin. You're fine. You'll survive. You know what? I thought that cat gave up, but I don't think she did. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. And I just got paint all over my phone. Good thing it washes off. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this dried really quick. Okay, so I have this. And I have this. And I have this. I got these rolls at Hobby Lobby for $1.74. Hi, Amy. Hi, T. Welcome. It's like every time my hands are busy, that's when I have an itch. Seriously. Why does that have to happen? I'll show the first two again in just a second. I love this because you can see kind of the wood grain too. Okay, that should be good for now. Okay, that's really, really bright and glittery. Darn it. There we go. So I have these two. Because, yeah, I don't really care for the glittery one with this. It's the same glitter. And I do have this as well. Let me look. I don't see anyone. Let me check really quick on my phone. Oh, no, it was a message that popped up. It was distracting me. Really? Well, would you rather have me get distracted or injure myself? Because you know I could do either. Very, very, very easily. We are accident prone. It's like it runs in the family. Except at least I know when to not jump off of things. Don't. My phone's being irritating. Okay, hey Marianne. So let me double check and make sure I don't have anything else down here. What is that? We'll use that. The only other one I have is this one. So I have this one, this one, this one, and this one. I'm going to unroll this and see really quick. And here I go sliding off my seat again. Or should I say getting shoved off my seat from the snoodle behind me? When you share a chair with a dog, you don't always get the entire chair to yourself. Hey, quit shoving me, Missy, you little fart. Really? Okay, let me... So, I mean, it would be flatter, but we could do that. Or we have this one that we could scrunch up like that. I kind of like the stars better than that other one, and this has wire in it, so it will help fit it better. Oh, my point, Ty, was you don't need an iron then, right? I had a point to why I was asking you. If not, I can... Okay, I can... You know what I might do? I might do a giveaway for them once they get here. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll do a giveaway. Something I ordered came with free one. Possibly 2 free ones. Yeah. Something I ordered possibly came with 2 free of these, but not the Cricut brand. So, I'll have either 2 or 3 extra. And I don't think I want to glue this down much in the front because I kind of like it up ways. So I think I'll just glue it back here. And before I do that, I'm going to get something for my fingers because I don't want to hurt myself. I'll be able to do more giveaways and stuff because when my Walmart was doing started to do their remodeling, they put a bunch of their fabric on sale. So like those folded things of fabric that you can get for like $5 something, I was able to get them for like $1 or something. So I got several of them. So and I did do a giveaway with one of them so far. But I will be doing giveaways with several of them. They weren't doing it with like all of their ribbon, only certain ones. And unfortunately, I didn't get there when they first started. So I missed out on some that they had on sale that I would have loved to get. But I did get quite a few. Hi, Outback Crafts. You know I've seen your page, but I'm drawing a blank at your name offhand. I'm putting a lot of glue on. But if you're going to put this outside, you know, you could glue it, that's fine and all, but I would highly suggest, this is a thick chunk of wood, I would highly suggest taking your stapler and stapling this on. Just to have a little added security so it doesn't come flying off. And you could like put a touch of glue here or there. I don't want it to be completely down, but maybe there and there, and that's it. Just at the edges. So we have that so far. Minus all the glue strings. This, oh, Melanie, okay. This also came from Hobby Lobby. I also got it for $1.79 when they had their clearance. Check out your Hobby Lobby because mine still had these on clearance. And not just these, but they still had a whole bunch of others on clearance the last time I was there. So keep an eye out on yours. You might be able to get a great deal. It's like, what did I do with my bag? I also got this one here there for $1.99. And this for $1.35. It's fabric with little dogs on it and teddy bears. And there's a teddy bear there with a cowboy hat on it. It's adorable, and I can't wait to make something with it. So do we need a bow or no bow since we have that? Okay, Wendy. same ribbon or move your butt back. Bindi, share with me. Don't hog the chair. That's weird. Oh, maybe try going out and coming back in. So, I mean, I could do... I do have this ribbon. Oh, that used to do that to me sometimes, and I don't know why. It's irritating. It's upside down. That is still upside down. That is the correct way. If we don't use this, we don't use this. I am going to use it for something else. I'm gonna make a hair bow out of this. So since I have it here, I'm gonna just tie it off really quick because I want to make a hair bow with it. Oh, that's great. I haven't even looked in the group, but that's great. Is that counting us or not counting us? I mean, I do have this one made, but I can make a different one. This one's a combination of... This one's a combination of the shinier one and the other one. So, I mean, I do have that one, but I don't know how I like it. It might be a little bright. I don't even know what I made this one for. I think I changed my mind at the last minute. I mean, or we could do... If we don't want it quite as bright, I could do a mixture of another one, but I do like those little pitberry things. I just need to... I need to fix it here. It's got a little too much here. Yeah, you know, I think I like it. Okay, let me move these around really quick. I added the little pitberry things in it when I was making it. And if I wanted to... I'm covered in fuzz here. It's right in front of my face. Grabbing a couple options here really quick. I like to give myself options. Okay, so for the very middle, I don't know if you can see that very well. Might be too small. Really? I have that one. That silver that would tie in with that. Or I do have that size. I have this kind of bronze color. And then I also have a rusty star. And I do have them in a really big one star, but I don't know how well that big one looks. It might not look bad. If I can keep it on there while I'm holding it for you guys. But like I do have that size. What is that? A rusty one that is supposed to be rusty, but it didn't have any of the rust on it. That is weird. So do you guys like this size of star? Or the smaller one? This one. So we have that one. And we have that bigger one. Bigger. It's kind of what I was leaning towards too. You know what's weird? All of them have the hole. They have a little hole in the very top. Except for this size. The hole is like off to the side or in the middle. It's in an odd sticking area. I do not know why. They like have it in the most bizarre spot it could possibly be. I do not get it. I was going to do a rusty star yesterday on my craft, but I couldn't find the rusty ones at the time. Okay, so let's go ahead. We can do... We've got the middle. So we could do the middle here. Or we could do off to the side. It's just awkward holding. So we could do over here off to the side, or we could do right there in the middle. Off to the side, you could see more of this. But you can still see it this way. Let me set it this way and find my star here really quick. Oh, my nose. I did not do my nose spray today, so my nose is like really irritating. Okay, I'm going to need to tack that down a tiny bit. Not with my fingers. I value the life of my fingers. Oh my goodness. I think it's from the burlap cutting it. Okay, we have 2 center, 1 side. Let me see here again. Now I'm debating. Could do it up a little higher. I like both, so I'm like torn between the two. I'm torn between the two. That's what happens when I give myself too many options. But I'm going to stick it in the middle. Because I do like it that side. Well, I already glued it down, Ty. I already glued it. Okay. These stars are the hardest thing to glue on because you have to get enough glue in the right spots and to be careful because the sticking thing heats up very, very fast. Like I said, very fast. Okay. So don't forget that up next is Stephanie with Midnight Creations by Stephanie. Is Tammy after that? There's my phone. I'm like, I literally lost my phone. I think it goes Stephanie. And then I want to say Tammy is last, but let me double check. Okay, 2 more people after that. So we have Stephanie with Midnight Creations by Stephanie. Then Stephanie with Nothing Perfect, and then Tammy with Tammy's Design. So those are the next 3 crafters. And then that's all for the night. What? What I could do, or what I do with these when it's this thick, is I take my stapler, and if I don't staple it on first, like this one's really thick, so what I'll do is I will just pull this up like this without knocking the star off, and I'll staple the back piece. And then I'll staple the other back piece as close in as I can get, and then that way it makes it stay on there really good. But anyways, that's my craft for tonight. I'll probably do some distressing around it, but other than that, that's it. So go ahead and hop on over to Stephanie with Midnight Creations by Stephanie, and we'll see what she has for us tonight. Thank you all for joining me, and you guys all have a good rest of your evening. Also, if you haven't joined the Dusty Grannies event group, I highly suggest you do. She does some very cute events, and she also we do events together. And so definitely join her group. It's free, and then that way you can just hit refresh your screen, and you can catch all the replays. But thanks for joining me, and you guys all have a good night. Thank you, Cosette. Oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. Thank you, Tammy and Tammy. Thank you, Ty. Bye.